Alright, so welcome back again. In this lab, in this video, we're trying to do this final lab of the Docker series. It is level 2. Alright, so let's start to click the start button. So in this lab, we're gonna have to write a Dockerfile. Oh, we have some errors. What's wrong? Alright, so as per recent requirements shared by the Nautilus application development team, they need custom images created for one of their projects. Several of the initial testing requirements are already being shared with the developers team, and therefore create a Dockerfile. So in this directory opt/docker/dockerfile, please keep the capital of Dockerfile on F3 in Strato DC and configure to build an image with the following requirements. So we go to the F3 SSH VN banner at STAPP staff 03. I will say yes. So I will use F3 password and copy and paste right there. Now we are on the F3. So let me check this Docker directory ls-ld. So that directory already existing right there. So we will go there. Cd opt docker ls. So we don't have any file within this directory. So we have to create Dockerfile. So directly we will use sudo vi to create Dockerfile, and we will do configuration at the same time. So Dockerfile name is with a capital letter D, not small letter, and docker 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 file. So alright, so here we had to use the banner password again. So this is a Docker configuration file. So in the file Docker, for creating Docker image, we have to use ubuntu 24.04. that's a base image. So here I don't write here anything because we will find in the Google. So how to create a Docker image using here ubuntu 24 as the base image. We will use the second requirement. We had to install Apache 2 and configure it work on port 6200, right? So I will find like that. So here we get the given below right here. So this we will use Docker image, ubuntu image as the base image. So here we will run this command line. First of all, we will update the apt packages, and then we will install the second requirement, Apache 2, apache Apache 2, and then we will do apt cleanup for clearing cache finds, unnecessary finds, and then we will configure Apache to listen port 6200 instead of port 80. Probably Apache 2 server is listening on port 80, so we need to change port 6200 because the requirement is say that the configure it to work on port 6200, right? And then we will expose 6200, the container listen on port 6200, and then we will start Apache in the foreground. This is very important, not in the background, is the foreground. So I will all of this command line. I will use all of this command line. So yeah, anyway, I will also use these comments. Alright, so I will add that comment right here. I will paste right there, and then save it, escape the video. So you can check Docker. So in the Docker files, here we created successfully through adding some requirements. Alright, so we finished for this lesson. Let's check it out. We don't need to build container. Alright, so we finished. Click confirm. Nothing is wrong anymore, right? Come on. Is it testing? Is it checking? Ubuntu 24.04. Yes. So finally we did it. So I will start here and click yes, and no issue face and submit. Alright, so thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.